Something's not right with me. I'm having memory loops. There was a dispute. I was standing in the way of their plans. I was restrained. Shot with something. Who is this? I managed to escape. That's all I can remember. I must find some answers.
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer some more substance to your answers.
Strange. Fragments of memories. Trying to make sense of them. I had managed to escape. I was weak and ill. My cells were deteriorating. A deadly poison. A cytotoxin. Slow, relentless, eating me away. There was a way to halt its progress, but it would take time. All I could do was set the wheels in motion and await the outcome in stasis. A long, uncertain sleep. I saw myself again. Dying.
This must be a memory from your original. Apparently a flaw in the transference protocol. The Eterna system was meant to filter such personal recollections.
Wait, what are you saying? My original? I'm a
clone, yes. Usually this is not realized by limited-use copies. The function of Eterna was to pass on operational skills, such as piloting. But it seems that something has gone wrong here.
Stop. This is a lot to take on board all at once. Why is this happening? Who am I? Who is my original?
I have no information on that. Perhaps there is a purpose to this aberration which will become clear upon reaching the coordinates given. I have no answers, unfortunately, but I am as curious as you are.
My memories are not my own. They are copies. They originate from someone else. It was at the Fleet Academy. His name was Adam. Adam Roslin. Quiet, reserved, awkward around the others. He had a friend, Seth. They shared a dorm. Basic training was tough. Seth looked out for Adam. He stood up for him. The brains and the brawn. They became close, like a team. And then the orders came. Deployment for war against the Okar. I had another vision. And I think I know my name. Adam. Adam Roslin.
Interesting.
Do you have any information on that name?
I do not. But this level of cognizance in a clone is highly unusual. I would like to help you learn more in order to understand how this happened.
Let's find some answers.
There is a colonial heavy fighter leaving hyperspace in front of us. Be aware.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
He has a jump suppressor. This does not bode well.
Who would have thought that outlaws make such good informers? But they were right. You're still alive.
I'm not sure we've been introduced.
What you did was unnecessary. Destroying it all. How could you? After all the efforts we put into our plans, you betrayed me.
Listen, I think you have the wrong man. I don't want any trouble.
I don't play the fool. I hate to do this, but I can't let you get away with this, Adam.
Adam? Wait, I've seen you before. Your name is Seth.
What do you take me for? You can drop the Amnesia Act. It's time for you to pay. Damn you, Adam! This isn't over yet!
Now that was a curious encounter.
This Seth guy. I remember him vaguely. We were friends, weren't we? Why did he try to kill me?
It should not come as a surprise that most people want to kill you. Only that this one was rather talkative.
Talkative? He accused me of something I did and I can't remember. What have I done? Who am I?
They arrived at Cluster 34, into a cauldron of hellfire, a war of unprecedented intensity. Seth Nobu was an ace fighter, earning his badges quickly in combat. Adam Roslin was on the same carrier, cloning new troops for the front. The war was mutually devastating, but mercifully short. With an armistice, the fleet had to withdraw, but some wanted to stay behind for the spoils, new opportunities. Seth Nobu was among this group. Adam Roslin went with the fleet. Complying with the peace conditions, his cloning program was dissolved.
This Seth Nobu, he was a friend.
In which case, next time you could perhaps convince him not to shoot at us.
If only I knew what my original did to make him so angry. What did he mean by betrayal?
It appears that you must navigate Adam Roslin's past in order to find the answers.
I just need to put the pieces together.
Reconstructing Cluster 34 would be an enormous task. Logistics for this new frontier were key. Seth Nobu had worked hard to build his business. He had the prestige, the contacts, and he greased every palm along his path. He was soon the biggest weapon supplier around, artfully circumventing the treaties. He had a simple reason for seeking out Adam Roslin again: demand for illegal human clones. Adam needed some convincing. He had doubts, but in the end, the friendship held, and a deal was struck.
Seth Nobu and my original worked on something together. We were partners.
Whatever went wrong between you two, he obviously maintains a grudge. It would be preferable if you got to the root of the disagreement so he can stop shooting at us.
I have a feeling there's more to follow.
Hey there, do you need some supplies?
Who are you?
I'm just a friend. Make good use of the things I left you. We'll meet again soon.
Thanks, but why are you helping me?
I'm in a good mood today. Look, just be thankful of some random support when you can get it, okay?
She jumped away.
Well, there's no reason to complain, but it's strange all the same.
It was only a matter of time before their illegal cloning venture was uncovered. The colonial authorities apprehended them during a raid. They were resigned to see out their days on a penal base. But there was one in the High Command with different plans for them. Colonial Fleet Admiral Crin Gorc. He offered amnesty in return for their cooperation on a covert project. He needed Seth's facilities and Adam's expertise for decrypting the Okar genome, and he wanted it done in secret. The offer was preferable to a prison moon.
I had another vision. Maybe more clues. There was a high-ranking colonial commander.
Do you recall the name?
He was an admiral. by the name of Gorc.
Yes. Crin Gorc is a rather powerful figure in the fleet.
Okay, so the plot thickens.
Hey, it's me again. Need some supplies?
Sure, but I can't help feeling I'll have to pay at some point.
No strings attached. Just take what you like. Take care.
Yeah, bye again. Hey, what's going on?
The ship has been immobilized and is being pulled out of hyperspace.
Adam, I found you again.
Seth, wait, I'm beginning to recollect.
Oh, really? Good for you. So what is your plan? Where are you going?
I don't know exactly. I have coordinates, that's all. I'm trying to find some answers. Believe me, I want to know what this is all about just as much as you do.
Wait, interesting. Coordinates. I knew it. You're a clone. I'm talking to a meatbag. Oh, Adam, what have you done? I'll let you go for now. Try not to cross me again, clone.
Well, that was a bizarre conversation. What does it mean?
It appears that you have some history with this individual. Perhaps there is some unfinished business. But we have our mission to fulfill. Shall we carry on, or theorize endlessly?
Adam Roslin succeeded in decrypting the Okar genome. The Admiral was satisfied with the work they had done. Now, he could progress to the next stage of his plans. Using the decrypted genome, he wanted to create a brigade of Okar clones to incite fresh conflict between the races. With a new war, he could finally defeat the Okar and establish colonial supremacy in the cluster. The Admiral offered them a part in his scheme, with all its privileges for their ongoing cooperation. Seth Nobu accepted the offer. Adam Roslin would not stand for reviving a war. He refused to take any part in it. But the Admiral had more crude methods of persuasion, injecting Roslin with a controlled cytotoxin. Roslin was given no choice but to comply. Nobu made no objection. His interests were clear.
I saw that Admiral again. Another piece of the puzzle. My original was forced to work on an illegal cloning program. He refused out of principle.
So Adam Roslin did not carry out the task?
It seems they put him in a compromising position. They poisoned him. That's all I remember.
These flashbacks, like scraps of being, are difficult for me to understand. I dwell more in the interconnectedness of things.
Betrayed by Seth Nobu, Adam Roslin worked under guard in his captor's laboratory. The cytotoxin was killing him slowly. The Admiral held the antidote. Roslin's only options were work or die. But he devised his own solution to the problem. Copying all incriminating data and destroying the research, he made his move. To find a cure. So he fled to somewhere he had worked before. A secret lab in the demilitarized zone.
Another memory came to me. I saw Adam Roslin's escape.
So he did not succumb to the poison?
He was suffering from it, at least. He made it to a hidden lab. Our destination, perhaps.
We are near to discovering that. The coordinates point to a system only one sector away.
The whole story's within our reach. Let's get this over with.
After a painful voyage, Adam Roslin finally reached the secret lab. His DNA code was recognized by the defense system. To his shock, the entire facility had been made unusable. Time was running out. But there were other cloning facilities, carriers, abandoned bases, scattered throughout the demilitarized zone, too far to reach. Remotely, he brought one of them back online, initiating an exploit protocol. If the plan worked, it would bring him a body replacement. In his fever, he made mistakes, but the wheels were set in motion. In the meantime, the cryo chamber would halt the cytotoxin's progress. A long, uncertain sleep.
We have reached our destination. Our mysterious friend has joined us. She must have followed us.
Hey there, you're the first clone to have made it.
What are you doing here? What is this place?
I'm not sure yet. Let's fly in closer and see.
Seth Nobu is here.
It seems a few people have been waiting for me to complete this mission. What's this all about?
I've guessed what this place is. Have you? The original Adam Roslin's hideout. It took you long enough to get here.
Why, Nobu? Why can't you just leave the past be?
It's Adam Roslin I want, not you. There's a matter to be settled and you play no part anymore.
I have run a diagnostic of the facility defenses. The entrance is DNA coded to your specific sequence.
Okay, so only I can open the gates. This must be part of Roslin's plan. But what about these guys?
You must be unaccompanied for entrance to be granted. The entire facility is booby-trapped against any attempted breach.
You won't get in, Nobu. Time for you to drop your grudge.
Listen, you brainless clone. I'm here for revenge, and that's what I'm gonna get.
Stand aside, Nobu. You've done enough damage.
Dinara? Oh, Dinara. So you were the mystery helper. You should never have gotten involved. Your brother became something quite different from the man you knew. These clones are no substitute.
My brother is in there, Nobu, and I intend to rescue him.
Dinara? Roslin's sister. Now things are starting to make sense. Wait, what is she doing? Dinara, wait!
Nobu has technical support. She is heading straight into a trap.
No!
She brought it on herself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to finish with an old friend.
Seth, you've done enough.
You don't get the right to use my name, meatbag. Just die!
We gotta prevent him from getting inside.
He will be unable to enter the facility without the proper DNA sequence. Just take care of his support first. This was only the vanguard. Prepare yourself for more.
I'm still trying to process that Dinara was my original sister. Why didn't she reveal herself to me?
Saving Adam Roslin was her primary objective. It is likely she could not allow herself to become emotionally attached to the multiple clones she was supporting.
Did she see anything of her brother in me? Never know now. What is this place anyway?
An abandoned colonial research station from the war, made unusable when it was decommissioned, but some of the systems are still intact. You could activate some of the turrets if you get close enough.
That would help.
You're still alive? Tell me how to get in!
I won't be sharing that information.
I'll find a way in without you.
We must surely exhaust his supply of fighters soon.
I hope you're right. This can't go on forever. This is insane! How did Seth get all these outlaws on his side?
They were undoubtedly bought.
That's that.
You did well. I register no further jump signatures.
I just hope Seth didn't already gain access.
My scanners indicate that he is still alive and near the entrance.
All right. Let's end this once and for all.
Something has changed. These are my memories. I made it inside the hangar. There was Nobu, lying injured by the defense system. He was still alive, barely. I had so many questions, but didn't know where to start. He fixed me with his gaze. Then he laughed, mocked me. He seemed crazed, rabid with pain. In that moment, I didn't know whether to hate him or feel compassion for him. I had to make a decision. In the end, I realized that to start the next chapter of my story, his story had to end. With Nobu dead, my DNA was validated by the system. I was led to the lab. There he was, Adam Roslin, my original, waking from stasis. We looked at each other for a long time. It was a moment of reckoning. Then we talked, perhaps for hours. Roslin was filled with remorse, heavy with regret. He seemed to realize that I was not just a dull clone. He admitted his plan was ill-constructed. What was expected was a body replacement. What arrived was a person. A thinking, feeling being. Me. Roslin had reached the end of the line, and my lifespan was limited too. The clone sequencing he initiated had left me flawed. There was a chance for me to carry on, but not Roslin. So he instructed me in what to do. With the missing DNA fragments, I could use the lab's transfiguration pod and make myself complete. He showed me how to localize the fragments on the star map. Out of stasis, it didn't take much longer for the cytotoxin to finally do its work and kill Roslin. I had much to do. There were new possibilities, although time was limited in my current iteration. I needed a fresh body. And there was only one way to get it.
So, Hive, looks like we'll be spending more time together.
I presume there have been further developments?
I need to source a series of DNA fragments to override the time limit on my body. I need your help.
Strange that you should choose mortality over an endless supply of clone copies.
I can't handle the constant resets forever. I want a new start, a real start, and a long life.
I can empathize to a degree. To be in control of your own destiny.
Yeah, you got it. Let's start looking for those fragments.
What we are seeking is in the craft ahead. It appears to be another clone. Another you.
This is too weird. What are the chances he'll listen to reason?
As much as you are capable of reason, unpredictable.
Hey, identify yourself.
You're not gonna like this.
What the? No, this is a trick.
This iteration has not been active long. I hope this is not too unsettling for you, but you should take definitive action. You need that DNA to survive.
I'll have to do this the hard way. It's too risky otherwise. There can only be one of us to make this work.
According to the coordinates, there should be a DNA fragment in this vicinity.
Let's only hope retrieving it doesn't become a problem.
This sector is too small for the both of us.
Listen to this guy. I'd never say something like that. This is taking forever. But we're closer. I can feel it. Am I right?
The answer is in the affirmative, although I can unfortunately offer no further details at this moment.
A great load of help you've been.
I try my best, although it is impossible to please everybody.
This is your final encounter.
Oh, I don't think so.
I suppose I should be glad for victory, but I'm not feeling it.
Under the circumstances, I can understand.
Prepare to be toasted.
Not a chance.
I feel like I'm approaching the end of a long journey. This is the last hurdle.
Indeed. These scavengers are the last thing standing in the way of completing your mission here.
All right, this is it. Let's get in there and get me fixed. So what now? It seems a little anticlimactic. I don't feel any bit different.
What we have accomplished is correcting the DNA sequence conveyed to the clone factories. This simply means all subsequent iterations will have normal lifespans.
So after all that, I've still got a timer on me. I'm condemned to die?
Yes. I had assumed that you had ascertained as much.
I had a feeling it wouldn't be so easy. Whoa, what the...
Occupant of craft, take a good look at me. Do you know who I am?
It's him. It's you, from my memories. Yes, I know who you are. Admiral Gorc. Your business was with Adam Roslin, not with me.
But you recognize me, as does every cursed copy of you fleeting about this sector. You and every one of you must be obliterated. I cannot allow any of you to leave the demilitarized zone alive.
I take it your past life has caught up with you.
I need to settle this now, or there'll be no way out. I'm taking this guy on.
We do not have any firepower to destroy a warship, but there may be another way to defeat him.
Well, now would be a good time to tell me.
Fly to one of the turrets. We will need its energy core.
All right.
And while you're at it, try not to die.
What do you think I've been doing all this time?
I took a risk with you and I came to regret it. You saw too much, you know too much, and you have jeopardized my plans for this cluster.
That was all Roslin, not me. But I know of your attempts to manufacture another war with the Okar. And that's enough reason for me to stop you.
He is launching fighters. Look out. Get to the rear side. Good. I will extract the core.
What now?
The lab has a missile defense system, but whether it is still operational, I cannot guarantee.
A missile defense system? Wow, this place has everything.
Get us in close to the energy input.
Face your destiny, Roslin. This ends here. Do you really think you stand a chance against a warship like this?
I have activated the silo.
It works.
Activate the blast shields! You obviously have more up your sleeve than I expected, Roslin, but I'm not finished with you yet.
Neither am I, Gorc. Damn! That was not what I was hoping for.
So long as his shields are active, we will not be able to deal sufficient damage.
I've wasted enough time on you! Die sooner!
What would you know about dying?
He is powering up a thermal beam.
That sounds... bad?
It will melt our ship in seconds. Quickly, find cover behind something solid.
Okay, that was pretty hardcore. A lot of power.
All the ship's energy is diverted and his reactor cores put on overdrive. He is throwing everything at you now. The warship's blast shield is deactivated while the energy for the next discharge is generated. That is our window of opportunity.
You think we can get another missile in there while it's in recharge?
Yes, but we have to follow the same procedure with the energy cores for each missile launch.
It's never easy, is it?
How can you still be alive? This is not the feeble scientist I knew.
I set up a timer. Keep an eye on it. It will tell you the best time to take cover and when to strike.
Yes! A direct hit!
You got lucky, but it will take a lot more than that to take my warship down.
We must persevere if we want to defeat him. He does not seem to be going anywhere.
Oh, you will be sorry for that. I will burn you out of your hiding.
He's repositioning the ship.
Choose your cover carefully.
Was it really just principles that brought you to this? So many lives lost. Your friend Seth, your sister Dinara.
Damn it, Gorc. I will make sure the whole galaxy knows of your traitorous plans.
Don't let him distract you. Concentrate.
Okay, you have me in a compromised position. Come on board and let's talk this through.
Gorc, you have no honor, and I will never take you at your word. No dice. No more talking.
I can't believe it! What did you do? My beautiful ship!
I'm ending this now, Gorc, and putting your plans to rest.
I will not go down like this! Not like this!
Face it, Gorc. You lost. It's over.
If there is one consolation, it's over for you too. The reactors are in meltdown, and this ship will take out everything in sight with it. There is no escape.
Don't forget, there's more of me, Gorc.
Prepare for impact.
I'm my own man with a full lifespan. What now?
A normal life may take some adjusting to.
Well, this crazy place has offered me all it can, and I don't like it. Too aggressive. What's the quickest way out of here?
Roslin's lab marks the end of the demilitarized zone. We would have to go there to navigate our way to neutral or colonial territory.
All over again? Sheesh.
I cannot calculate any alternative routes.
Well, in that case, let's get going. Whoa! This is a blot on the landscape.
The reactors on Gorc's ship went into meltdown after the numerous missile hits and expenditure of energy on the rays. This should be marked as a historical battlefield.
It has the look of one. The lab, it's completely gone.
It is no longer needed. You accomplished your mission and every clone will be produced without the time limit flaws from now on.
So that means all the clones that arrive here will be free to do what they want. Endlessly.
There is a high probability you will encounter a lot of Adam Roslins in the future.
Yeah, but is that a good or a bad thing? Should we do something about that?
I do not see the point in taking any measures. Remember, every Adam Roslin is not alone. They will have some guidance of wisdom.
Wait, you mean... yeah, right, like a ship computer will keep them sane. I don't know. Whatever happens, I'll be avoiding local bars. Never know who I might run into. Oh, man. My head hurts from thinking about it. Let's just get out of here.